Today I'm going to show you how to dominate the Modern Warfare map Gunrunner, and we're starting right now. Welcome to the video. My name is RJ McIntyre, the Scottish Gamer. I make Call of Duty hints, tips and montage videos to help you improve your game. So if you don't want to miss anything, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell. So today we're going to take a deep dive into the map Gunrunner. This video is part of the playlist I created to help you get the best possible start in Modern Warfare 2019, and beta is starting on September 12th, so we're in the final countdown. Are you ready? Let me know in the comments below just how excited you are to get playing this game. For those of you that don't know, Modern Warfare 2019 follows Captain Price and his team of elite UK SAS Special Forces as they conduct military operations around the globe. These operations that are conducted vary from cyber terrorist attacks all the way to search and rescue missions. Your job is to complete them all. Modern Warfare is so vastly different to every Call of Duty game released before, and that's due to some real life technological advancements, such as the developer equipment. The developers are now able to produce brand new lean mechanics within the game. They've also been able to map facial expressions and player movement, which means that the game feels and flows much more naturally. On top of this, the developers have done real-life market research. They've spoken to military organisations around the globe about what it's really like to be inside a military operation. They've also went to gun ranges and fired every single weapon that's in this game. And because of that, the developers knew exactly how it should feel for the player when firing. All of this has created a much more realistic game. When you then couple that with the advancements in graphics, we now have a superb foundation to create an amazing game. True to life to Modern Warfare, we no longer have these crazy futuristic jetpacks that we've had in the past with games such as Advanced Warfare. For gamers like me who absolutely despised those games, we now have the real Call of Duty returning. Now, all of the Modern Warfare news has been coming thick and fast. We've had the initial release. We had the initial multiplayer release, whereby they invited all of the top gamers around the globe. These guys such as Shroud, Dr. Disrespect, pro teams and amateur celebrities alike were all invited to live stream the initial release, where they got to play multiplayer for the first time. This is a cross-platform game, which means that it doesn't matter if you're on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, you can play in the same lobbies with your mates. And I think this is probably one of the biggest things that's happened to the Call of Duty community since its conception. Before that, there was actually a private unveiling to the biggest YouTubers and gamers around the world, as well as some selected media outlets. These have led to a lot of conspiracy theories, leaks, rumours and everything else, and that's why YouTube has just been so jam-packed full of all of these videos where gamers such as you and me were just searching for scraps of information so that we could get to know the game before launch. However, I've done my research, I've collected all of the information that you need, and I've put it into my Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 playlist to save you the hassle of having to go about and searching for all of the little details. So make sure you drop a like on this video and make sure you check out the entire playlist so that you don't miss anything. Now let's get into Gunrunner. Gunrunner is one of the 8 new maps released for Modern Warfare 2019 that we currently know about. The other maps include Pine, Stack and King from the 2v2 mode Gunfight. We also have Azir Cave, we have Anaya Palace, we've got Gunrunner, we've got so many maps, and we don't know how to play the game. Modern Warfare has decided that they're going to remove the HUD minimap. The minimap being your really only way of navigating from point A to point B within the map. It's how you can identify where your team's spawning and where the opposing team are spawning, so that you know what direction to play the game in. Now that the HUD minimap's been removed, knowing the map's going to be even more important, and that's exactly why I'm bringing these videos to you, so that you can get a real in-depth look at every single map before you even get into beta, and definitely before you get into launch. Gunrunner is one of the biggest multiplayer maps in Modern Warfare 2019. The map itself consists of an abandoned town. This town has obviously been a battle zone for a considerable length of time. This battle zone has corrupted the area. The buildings are falling apart, there's abandoned and burnt out vehicles lying around the map, and there's a railway station that runs through. I can only imagine that this has been some kind of terrorist outpost that has been cleared out by SES Special Forces through Captain Price and his elite squad. Tactically, this map is a nightmare. What I mean by that is there's so many different ways to play this map. There's long line of sights, so if you're a sniper, there's lots of tall buildings that you could set up a sniping position. If you prefer the run and gun approach, there's lots of small buildings and hundreds of doorways in which you could run through with an SMG and get lots of kills. There's also the tactical approach, whereby you could lock down one area of the map, such as the train station, where there is 3 entry points. So again, it's not even easy to camp. This map, tactically, is a bit of a masterpiece, and I've got to take my hat off to the developers at Modern Warfare. This is one of my favourite maps in this game, and it's one that I really enjoyed watching Shroud and Dr. Disrespect play on, because there is so many different ways to play it. I think personally I'll be playing as an SMG player on this map. I'll prefer the run and gun style approach of fast paced movement through buildings, clearing out room by room with a squad. From a class setup point of view, I'll probably be running an SMG as my primary weapon, and I'll either have a shotgun or a sniper as my secondary weapon, and I'll be using perk Overkill to do that. I'll also be using Kill Chain, which in my mind is the most effective kill streak and the most effective perk in Modern Warfare 2019. I'll also be running Scavenger. Scavenger historically is the one that will allow you to replenish ammunition from fallen enemies, and if you're playing the run and gun style and you're killing lots of players, you're going to expend a lot of ammunition, so those reloads are going to be super important. With the SMG primary weapon, I'm going to be looking for one that has the highest fire rate possible. I want to be able to spray and pray in those close up encounters with enemy positions. I'll also want to have some form of tactical grenade, such as a concussion, and from equipment I'll be looking for something along the lines of the Claymore. That way I'm going to have the optimum class setup for this map. This map's probably going to be one of the more popular maps, especially when it comes down to game modes such as Domination or Search and Destroy, and that's because there are just so many different ways to get from point A to point B. As we've talked about already, there is so many different player styles that this map will suit. And ultimately, this map will be a game mode favourite for many gamers for all of those reasons. Now, make sure you check out the rest of the maps from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. There is cards at the top of the screen that will take you to all of those videos so that you can get the best possible start on 2019 September 12th for beta or October 25th for launch. Thanks very much for watching until the end of this video. My name is RJ McIntyre, the Scottish Gamer, and I create Call of Duty hints, tips and montage videos to help you improve your game. So start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.